and do the same.
Yes.
So July 12th, it's Take a Knee Nation. It's on Facebook. There is GoFundMe as well as the posts all over. They have a website, everything. Please look it up. We are bringing families here from all over the country. We want them to have a weekend free expense paid trip to just come here and feel loved and supported, and so we can all stand in solidarity to make this change nationally. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an announcement. Also, please no photos, unless you're black. Thank you. So this Sunday, we're going to be gathering at the Capitol at 3 o'clock, and then we can come back here at 6:30 p.m. So we're going to be there for people who just want to share anything on their heart. We're going to have at least 2,500 people. So if more of you guys would like to come, you are more than welcome. We need you.
Yep.
There is strength in numbers. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who may not have heard me, it'll be at the Capitol at 2:30 for the artists, if you want to come and share and speak. But 3 o'clock at the Capitol. But if you would like to speak, just please connect with me, come up to me and talk to me. If you have anything to share, if you want to share any art, any music. But we honestly want to lift up our black voices in the community. So, just, I'm going to be here, just say hello. But 3 o'clock at the Capitol this Sunday.
What's your name?
My name is Miracle. Thank you.
All right, y'all, and to wrap this up, we're going to name off everyone's names that's in this graveyard. You're probably going to think it's really long, but that's how messed up this shit is. So let it sink in, okay?
Go to the front.
Yo, what up? I'm about to read the worst list ever, but before I start, my name is Lavish. I grew up like 3 blocks away from here. I want to just say shout out to Anna. She's in here somewhere for creating this beautiful space. I'm sure a lot of y'all also grew up over here, and if you didn't, welcome. That being said, this park, I used to avoid it on purpose. I hated this park. Literally on 37th, that's this street right here. I grew up 3 blocks away, so, you know, this is a horrible list I'm about to read, and the list will probably continue on. But thank y'all for coming out, and I appreciate this space becoming something, even though it's a tragedy, we're able to come together and make something beautiful out of it. So we got to keep this power together as long as we can, as strong as we can, like everybody before me has been saying. I don't know who said it, but what'd you say? Not a moment.
It's not a
Say it for me.
It's not a moment, it's a movement.
Hello, it's not a moment, it's a movement. So I'm about to read these names. I'm going to say it, and then y'all go ahead and say it back after me. Y'all going to recognize a couple? Either way, feel the pain in every one of them. We got to do what we can to make this stop. Put it on black and white, put it on paper, get some laws in place. I'm going to start off. Clifford Glover. Claude Reese. Y'all can hear me all right? Yeah. All right. Randolph Evans. Yvonne Smallwood. Amadou Diallo. Sean Bell. Oscar Grant. Trayvon Martin. Jordan Davis. Jonathan Farrell. Ayanna Jones. Eric Garner. John Crawford. Mike Brown. Tamir Rice. Walter Scott. Freddie Gray. Sandra Bland. Corey Jones. Alden Sterling. I'm not even close to halfway, y'all. Philando Castile. Terrence Crutcher. Pete Scott. Jordan Edwards. Stephon Clark. Botham Jean. Tatiana Jefferson. Ahmaud Arbery. Breonna Taylor. Megan Marie Hockaday. Emantic Fitzgerald Bradford Jr.
One more time.
Corinne Gaines. Jamal Clark. Jeremy McDowell. Laylene Polanco. Malaysia Booker. Betty Jones. Samuel Dubose. Keith Childress. Chantel Davis. Joel Dexter. Laquan McDonald. Terrence Sterling. Henry Glover. Nyla Johnson. Brandy Coleman. men, y'all. James Brissett. Ronald Madison. Christian Taylor. Jamarion Robinson. Taisha Miller. Willie McCoy. David Felix. Rikia Boyd. Gregory Vaughn. Kwesi Ashun. We got Sean Lee Ford. Tyler Woods. Dontre Hamilton. Eric Harris. Dante Ivy. Philip White. Anthony Hill. David McCarthy. Tarika Wilson. Come on, y'all say their names with me. I'm not even halfway there, y'all. Come on. Y'all see them behind us? Come on. Timothy Russell. Melissa Williams. Ronell Foster. We got Danny Thomas. Dante Parker. Akai Gurley. Matthew, I might mess his last name up, Ajibade. Jordan Baker. William Green. Gregory Hill. Miriam Carey. Gregory Gunn. Jamie Johnson. Julian Dawkins. Marlon Brown. These are just the names here. I'm still going. Yvette Smith. Ernest Satterwhite. Tashi Brown. Brian Williams. Troy Robinson. Brandon Weber. India Kager. Kayla Moore. Tanisha Anderson. Latanya Haggerty. Michelle Kasu. Margaret Mitchell. Natasha McKenna. George Floyd. Ezell Ford. James Brissett. Patterson Brown Jr. William Chapman. DeRavis Roger. Dawn Louise. I'm getting tired, y'all. This list so long. Everybody here is behind us right now. Ashtane Barnes. Chantel Davis. Robert Finalea. Terrence Franklin. Emmett Till. Hardell Sherrill. Kendall Walker. Nakia Moody. Willie McCoy. Antoine Collar. Melvin Fletcher. Marcus Golden. Isaac Aiden. Travis Jordan. Isaac Aiden. Travis Jordan. Kevin Wines. Trayvon Martin. We didn't do the whole list, y'all. I done kept going through it. I got about 20 left. Y'all ready? Tysel Nelson. Samuel Anderson. Antoine Covington. Mario Benjamin. Mark Henderson. Tony McDade. Kenneth Dukes. Keo Crockett. Jerome Sr. Timothy Goff. Mark Eric Henderson. Lionel Lewis. DeCynthia Clement. Demetrius Sessler. Eric John Benford. Dante Shannon. Tyrese West. Thurman Blevins. Larry Jenkins. Justin Fields. Alvin Cole. Terrence Franklin. Jafort Smith. Kobe Heisler. Justin Teagan. Dante Wright. Marcus Golden. Richard Risher. Michael Wesley. Might mess his last name up. Brian Quinones. Demetrius Hill. That's it. So after hearing all these families My name is Lavish, and I grew up on 37th and 4th. You could literally hit a golf ball that close. There was a time when I used to get kicked out of the crib all the time over here. So I was like 15, maybe I was 16, you know, and my dad kicked me out of the crib, so I called my mom, but my mom, she wasn't even close, right? So my mom called the police, bro. So I'm on the phone with my mom, like, no, don't call the police, don't call the police, don't call the police, right? My mom called the police. I guess that's all she could come up with to try to protect me from my father, right? That being said, the police came, and after hearing all these family stories of how maybe a relative called the police to get help, it's just crazy how close it could hit home and how it could happen to any one of us. You know, like they said, your name could be a hashtag. You know, I get off the phone with my bro, I'm like, be safe, bro, every single time. And we got to make sure we check up on each other at all times. Check up on ladies, walk up to the car, stay with your homie, walk him to his crib, whatever the case may be. But I just remember 15, 16, it was like January 5th. My birthday's January 15th, same as Martin Luther King. And I remember it was so cold. It was 2009. If any of y'all from here, you remember it was like record low cold, -60. The cops damn near beat my ass and sided with my dad, who was like extremely belligerently drunk. And you know, just after hearing the family stories, I know it could have happened to me, it could have happened to you, it could have happened to your cousin, your mom, your auntie, your sister, your brother, whoever. So we gotta keep this list smaller, man. We can't be having this every time. We can have a memorial every day. We can go to a funeral every day. That's why we need to bum rush that Capitol. We need to put laws in black and white, and we need to make real legislative change, and we need to get ourselves in those positions to make change. We need to get ourselves in those positions to make change, because they're not going to change the system. The system works perfectly for them. The system isn't flawed. It works perfect, and that's why we're at ends with that system, and we need to make change. Let's hold each other accountable out here, and everybody be safe tonight for sure.
Amen.
Like that. When black and brown are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
That's right.
I'm gonna say one more thing, y'all. So I don't know if y'all know about the history. Like he said, she was saying, we got to protect the fathers, protect the men, because the one thing that we the targets. And so back in history, what they would do is they would beat the men in front of the moms and the family, because if they beat the men, that take power from the household. So it makes the man look useless in the house. So what we need to do is continue is lock arms and protect each other, because without a king, there's no queen, and without no queen, there's no king.
Hey, in that order.
Hey, they didn't just beat the men, they used to rape the men in front of their child and wife.
And clip his nuts.
That's the actual story. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't want to give
Go ahead, bro.
History.
like matter of fact, fuck that. All I'm saying in many words is that, you know what I mean, I'm just getting tired of just keep talking about it, you know what I mean? I'm getting tired, like every moment I see people just walking like this is not a real cause. Like everybody going back into their regular lives. You know what I mean? Like I said, I could break down sweat, blood, and tears. I could show you something. This is I'm black and I got a tan. This is sweat, blood, and tears. I ain't been shot in my leg. I can't even feel my toe no more, because they must have hit a nerve. You know what I mean? And they was burning people's cars. The police was burning people's cars. They was slicing people's tires. You know, a lot of us is affected. And the first thing we need to do is teach these youth, teach the young, you know what I'm saying? Because they had to go and see this stuff. And it's things that I've seen that I can't unsee it. And so we could talk all day, but the power is within ourselves. You know, and at the end of the day, if we can't get through it, we're going to run through it.
Thanks.
Right.
If we can't get through them, we're going to run through them.
Yeah.
Because one thing that America want to do is, if they can keep slavery and they can keep control, then they can keep the real where it's at. So without slavery and without control, there ain't no power in their end. It's all in our hands.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me ask y'all something. What do y'all want to see happen?
Change.
But what do you want to change?
Persecution.
So let me ask y'all something. If we win it, if we get through, what is we fighting for?
Equality.
Unity.
So let me ask y'all something. What we gonna do about the government that's paying? I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't want to talk against my own people, but what do the government always do? They always pay us black people to go against each other.
Yep.
So I'm gonna speak out, and if I walk off this block and I get killed for saying this, then fuck it. I already made my pledge in the shower that I accept death. What the fuck y'all think they doing on that block over there? Why do you think that we got kicked off of that block over there?
Yup.
And I'm with the gang. It's because at the end of the day, they don't want to see change.
That's right.
If they, the crazy thing about it is, learn your history.
That's right.
I said this right here. That's why I cried in front of everybody when I did that 10K march. Because 2 dead men can't make history, but 2 men can make history.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think about it. Let's break shit down.
Come on.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King.
Wall Street.
Right.
Exactly. But listen,
Right.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, 2 men
Yes.
made history, died, deceased.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? Now Biggie and Tupac
Yep. Come on.
made history,
Yeah.
but died deceased.
Yes.
Now let's talk about Nipsey and Kobe.
Come on.
Black men die in pairs. So at the end of the day, who sold out Martin Luther King? The government paid
Yep.
Jesse Jackson
Yep. Come on.
to set him up
Yep.
in my city.
Yep. Facts.
That's why he was down there while Martin Luther King was up there.
Facts. Facts.
Okay?
Yep.
So like Dick McGregor said, he knew that Malcolm X was gonna die
Yep.
at that play. And so he told him, he said, I can't fly out there. They gonna kill you. That's why I cried when I marched, because I knew when I seen him kill George, he put a gun on me and said, move around. Now if I would have jumped up and walked up like this, what would happen? They would have killed me right there.
Yeah.
So 2 niggas can't make history.
Come on.
So all I'm saying is, it's crazy how us black folks will sell each other out over a penny, over a dime, over a bill.
Come on.
Let me tell y'all some shit. They spend trillions of dollars a day. They make it. China don't even want to buy shit from us no more. They don't even want to work with us no more. In a couple months, money ain't gonna matter for shit. So why is we selling each other's out? We need to get in their fucking brains.
on.
And we need to tell them, you need to change or we gonna change y'all
That's
off
right.
this motherfucking grid.
In that order. In that order.
So think about it, I'm done. I haven't seen my kids since George died.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid, because I've been getting chased by unmarked cars, that they're gonna tap in and they're gonna find out where my kids at. I'm my kid's superhero. I'm y'all kid's superhero right now.
Yeah.
Because every day I put myself on that front line.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Because I'm done. I'm done to the blind eyes. I'm wide open. I don't give a fuck what it takes.
Yes.
We gonna make change this year.
Yeah.
In that order.
By any means necessary.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Part of me like on Martin Luther King over here. I'm on the right side. I want to be positive. I want to be generous. But fuck that. I'm on Malcolm X side. I want to see self-defense. And when it comes, sometimes you gotta burn shit down to rebuild it.
Yes.
By any means. I'm gonna tell you, play Monopoly 5 times in the room by yourself. Sit there and play. And tell me if that motherfucking money turned real.
Yep. Come on.
Because that's what we came here. They sold us out. They tore down Black Wall Street because we was positive. We own our own
That's
shit.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
What happened when you play Monopoly or you play poker or you play something with somebody, they start losing. They want to quit.
Yep.
That's what the white man do to us. When we start taking ownership, what they do, they kill us, they burn shit down, and they say that, oh, they use our own people. Like with Nipsey,
Yeah.
Shitty Loc. Really? That was the inside government.
Yep.
They killed him because he's Uniting Bloods. He was gonna go against health.
Yep.
Same with Kobe. They killed Kobe because Kobe was gonna go against health.
Yep. Come on.
Learn the facts between
Yep.
black and white.
Facts.
At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'm speaking the truth. And if it get me killed, then so fucking be it. Because I know the whole city, the whole world, the whole country gonna rise up under my name.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. We up next. We up next.
My name will be right here.
We up next.
And I'm gonna tell you,
That's right.
I feel disappointed because my brother ain't even in his grave site. And they killed him in Richfield. And they cover that shit up. 3 cops smashed. I ain't never told y'all my story. 3 cops, he was in there. His name is Travis. His name is Travis. But he go by Beasley if you know his real name. He was a stand-up guy and he was a good father. Every good father get killed.
Yeah.
Because we teach them development. That's why they take fathers out the house to stop proper development. That's why they put drugs in our neighborhood. Because what? Us men is good at making money.
Yeah.
So they put drugs and guns, and they put liquor stores on every corner. Because if you talk, that's what they did to the natives. They sold them liquor for land.
Yes! Tell it!
So I tell y'all, when y'all fight this battle, don't fight this battle intoxicated. Because that's like driving blindfolded. That's like me putting this on my eyes and driving on the highway. What's going to happen? It's going to crash.
That's right. In that order.
That's why the stock market, that's why everything crashing right now. Because at the end of the day, we out here they shut the road down, and that's payback.
Yeah. Shut the shit down.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that. You call me a leader organizer. He called me a leader, organizer, terrorist. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I guess I am. You know why? Because I think we should get back into the looting.
Come on. In that order.
We came from economics and private slavery.
That's right.
They had us come in this motherfucking building and they'll buy everything out in every neighborhood and they'll put these big ass hotels up and say, get the fuck off our block.
Look on Lake Street. Right now, all of Lake Street, right there, Lake in Chicago, all burnt down. That was all Mexican restaurants, all Mexican Robert shoes. If you, who's about to buy it back? Who's about to buy it back and build it? You see the condo across the street. Don't let them build more condos. Let's go buy that. People getting GoFundMe's for $1.5 million in a day. We could go buy that back. That's like he brought up Nipsey. I know Nipsey. They killed Nipsey because he bought the whole Crenshaw, and they couldn't kick him out.
If they can't kick you out, if they can't get to you, they're gonna run over you.
So what we gonna do now after what he's saying? We gotta buy it back. You can go get an FHA loan for 3%. It could be $1 million. You only put $30,000 down. It's fucking $100 million in this field right now.
Yeah,
you're right.
Y'all know what we need to do? Hold on. Y'all know what we want to do? I'm gonna speak some knowledge to y'all. We need to go buy that motherfucking store over there.
That part.
Yeah.
We need to kick their motherfucking ass out this neighborhood. We need to go buy Cup. That's why we didn't burn that bitch down. We need to buy Cup. If they bought them, we need to buy them out.
That's right.
Fuck that. We need to buy all this over here. Because they can't tell us nothing. And them niggas that started that shit, get the fuck out my neighborhood.
That's right.
Like I said, you could be Martin nonviolence or you could be Malcolm X and take self-defense.
Come on.
Either you could reconstruct and build everything up, or you could destruct and tear everything the fuck down. Which one y'all gonna do? Because at the end of the day, I'm fair to fuck up.
That's right.
And it's crazy how like I started GoFund. That shit went $1 million over a day, and then it was $7 million over 7 days of his death. And that bitch at 13 now. But then I get my car smashed. And then I asked for, can somebody please help me come up with $2,500 by this Sunday? Everybody, why are you using George's name to try to get some money out of him? Bitch, you got me fucked up.
That's right.
Man, check my resume. Man, I wish we had a slideshow. I'll show y'all everything. I put sweat, blood, and tears in shit. For real.
Okay.
I ain't protect. Hold on, no, I'm talking my shit. Because the city listened to me. I had a man tell me my kids believe in you. Come on now, I bleed for this shit. I stand for this shit.
Yeah.
I walked in the rain. I walked through the third pre and through the fire.
That's right.
So I deserve some motherfucking respect under my name too.
That's right.
Exactly.
In that order.
Because everybody said, Tony, you a leader. This is your calling. I wanted to be a rapper. I did shit with Nipsey. I brought people up here, but that was not for me. God said, I got something bigger for you. Just be patient.
Come on, brother.
All you gotta do is show up, and the city gonna show out for you.
That's right.
And that's why everything that happened on Lake Street, I brought that shit there. I brought the heat there. But now I'm learning how to organize and move in silence. That's why I say every day we need to meet here. Turn the fucking cameras off, and let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, real men move in silence. Real nations move in silence. When they come in there and they come in the country and they snipe them off and they try to take over, what they do? They come at nighttime.
Yeah.
Come on now, let's be smart. I know half of y'all passed second grade, right?
Yeah.
So let's be real. All life matter. It's not about human beings too. They fucking animals up, they fucking trees up, they fucking everything up. This world is going to shit. I feel like we all need to take focus and realize and take that in consideration. All lives matter. And it just makes me, it just hit me when they say, yeah, black lives, if black lives don't matter, then all lives don't matter. No, I feel like all lives matter. It's our moment, but you can't trade empathy and sympathy and put them together. Because don't show sympathy because you ain't never walked empathy with us. Because the white always been in control. But guess what? 1898, black people was Republicans. I bet y'all ain't know that shit.
I did.
Come on now, I bet you didn't know the first president was black.
Yep, sure was.
Come on now, they erased our history. They rebuilt it. They did what they did before Malcolm X said. They burnt everything down and they rebuilt it as a white man country. And they said we can't let them. This is our country. This is our country. We can't allow them to take over this. This is a white man country. That's why they mad, because white and black and everybody uniting with each other now. Now we in our third civil right with every race now. So let's fuck that. Let's take this bitch down and build it back up.
In that order!
All right, y'all. So I want you to just take a moment. We have a list of Indigenous folks who have also been slain by the cops. This is Tonya.
Hello. I'm one of the organizers for Native Lives Matter. We've been out here every single day since George passed. It's kind of hard to fight for a spot on the agenda all the time when you're on Indigenous stolen land. We are the first people of this land, and we are the first to be forgotten.
Exactly.
I don't want to fight to be on your agendas anymore. That's for real, guys. Minnesota is Dakota and Anishinaabe land.
Yes.
That needs to be acknowledged.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting pretty angry about it. I shouldn't have to fight or ask to speak.
Your whole shit.
This is our land. It needs to be acknowledged. When we come to these events and we hear all of our brothers and sisters' names, we're the first to be forgotten.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read some names today that you guys have forgotten. If you guys need to be educated about Indigenous issues, please don't come and be scared to talk to us. We're here to educate. We're here to help. I always talk with a stern voice because I need to be heard.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
So here's some names that you guys have forgotten. John Fairbanks Sr.
John Fairbanks Sr.
Clarence Leading Fighter.
Clarence Leading Fighter.
Cody Air.
Cody Air.
Bodie Wilson.
Bodie Wilson.
Vernon May.
Vernon May.
Tony May.
Tony May.
Adrian Eagle Elk.
Adrian Eagle Elk.
Jonathan Tubby.
Jonathan Tubby.
Say his name, Jonathan Tubby.
Jonathan Tubby.
Travis Jordan.
Travis Jordan.
Raymond Ekret.
Raymond Ekret.
Pekelo Sanchez Manua.
Miguel Sanchez Manua.
Johnny Bata.
Johnny Bata.
Billy Hughes.
Billy Hughes.
Paul Castaway.
Paul Castaway.
Say his name, Paul Castaway.
Paul Castaway.
Dee Pitkavit.
Dee Pickett.
Henry James Hunter.
Henry James Hunter.
Jamie Lee Braveheart.
Jamie Lee Braveheart.
Jason Perro.
Jason Perro.
Kyler Grabbing Bear.
Kyler Grabbing Bear.
Say his name, Kyler Grabbing Bear.
Kyler Grabbing Bear.
J. Scott Widmark.
J. Scott Widmark.
J. Scott Widmark.
J. Scott Widmark.
Adam Poorbear.
Adam Porter.
Gabriel Sage Barnes.
Gabriel Sage Barnes.
AJ Long Soldier.
AJ Long Soldier.
Buddy Lamont.
Buddy Lamont.
Buddy Lamont.
Buddy Lamont.
Christina Tahawa.
Christina Tahawa.
Ivan Dragswolf.
Ivan Dragswolf.
Stone Child Chiefstick.
Stone Child Cheesesteak.
Mauricio Barone.
Mauricio Barone.
Mauricio Barone.
Mauricio Barone.
Preston Bell.
Preston Bell.
Sarah Lee Circlebear.
Sarah Lee Circlebear. Sergio what?
Autumn Steele.
Autumn Steele.
Neil Stonechild.
Neil Stonechild.
Anthony Nunez.
Anthony Nunez.
Anthony Nunez.
Anthony Nunez.
Timmy Henley.
Timmy Henry.
And I want to say this one last because the same officer that killed George Floyd killed one of our relatives too.
Yep.
Two of them actually. His name is Wayne Reyes.
Wayne Reyes.
Wayne Reyes.
Wayne Reyes.
And also they kill our women too. We want to say Chantel Moore.
Chantel Moore.
Chantel Moore.
Chantel Moore.
So next time when you guys have these events,
Say their name.
you guys need to really invite the Indigenous community. We don't want our people forgotten.
Nobody.
This is what our group does. We make sure that our people aren't forgotten.
That's right.
We make sure our children aren't forgotten. And our women who we lose through the man camps, our missing and murdered Indigenous relatives.
That's right.
You guys need to get educated on these people.
Yeah.
Like my sister Sumaya said, we walk among you. We're here.
Yeah.
You are on our stolen land. Acknowledge us.
That's right. Exactly.
We don't want you to come and kiss our feet.
Yeah.
Say hello to us.
Yeah.
Look at us. You are looking at centuries of genocide.
Come on. Yeah.
And that's one thing. That's one thing.
And we're still here.
That's one thing that people seem to confuse. This isn't a genocide. Who had the word genocide upon their people? That's not what we're here for. We're here because our brothers and sisters are getting hurt too. Every day, daily. Our people get killed by BIA cops who are there to protect us on our little reservations that the white people put us on a long time ago.
Okay.
And now they're coming back for that land too.
Yes.
So please don't forget our brothers and sisters.
Honor the treaty.
Yes.
We stand with you, Native.
We stand.
We're in this together.
Yeah.
Remember that. We're in this together.
United.
So our names need to be up here too. So I'm hoping the people that are in charge of that make sure that that happens for us.
Okay.
You have Indigenous families here who come every single time. Every single time. But you don't see us because we're in the back. We're humble. I'm not humble. As long as I am here, you will remember their names. I will drill them in your heads.
Yes.
Remember us. Respect us.
Yes.
Take care of us.
We love you.
If something were to happen and we go back to the old ways of living, you would come straight to us.
Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Lead on.
Yes.
Facts.
You guys live on occupied land. You guys need to remember that.
We're divorced.
Take care of it, and it'll take care of you.
Yeah. Yes.
Take care of one another, and we'll take care of you too.
Yes. We love you.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I just want to make a quick announcement for you guys. I need your guys' help. If you guys can join in with me, my wife that just spoke, her name is Tonya, and today's her birthday. So if you guys can help me out with her. Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tonya. Happy birthday to you.
All right, y'all. Thank you.
This is what our family looks like. I've lost many family members to the bullshit because, yes, I have white relatives and I lost family to that shit because they don't fucking get that when Dantelo was killed, when Philip was killed, when Billy was killed, that shit affected them too. And everybody standing right here behind me has adopted me in as their family. I have new brothers and sisters that I'm thankful for. That's right. And I invite all of you guys into our family. Keep coming out. I love you guys. We love you guys. We got y'all back.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna do one last chant, and feel free to take all y'all candles, place them wherever you want to. Maintain peace. Remember those names. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Louder.
George Floyd.
Louder.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Bless. Love y'all.
Ain't no power like the power of the people because the power of the people don't stop.
Alright, everybody, we're here live in Minneapolis on the south side. We're going to show you all of the names that are on these grave sites. Give you a view of how much, this is how many names are listed, killed by, most of them killed by the police. One second. Get the cord ready. She was killed in Detroit. I think it was like a no-knock raid. 7 years old, Ayanna Jones. When Unicorn Riot went to Detroit this summer, last summer, we met her grandma along with Yolanda McNair, Miriam Carey in DC. I remember that too. I think it was in a car or something outside, I believe, if I remember correctly. So a lot of these I'm just not going to say because there's so many. I'm just going to give you all the image. Probably know about that case. Ahmaud Arbery killed by basically white supremacist vigilantes while he was jogging. Alton Sterling. I think this was the day before Philando. What you hear in the background is a bunch of firecrackers. Antoine Covington. Renell Foster. India Kagar. A pager. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. Corin Gaines. We shot her in her house with her kids there. The family of Oscar Grant has been fighting successfully to get some accountability laws passed. Tony McDade was just killed recently. Trans man, I believe. We heard from Kobe's family. We'll look at this real quick while we're back here. We just went down one line. We're gonna keep this going all the way through. Michael Wesley's mother came to a banquet a few years in a row, Cordell Handy's banquet that Kim Handy Jones puts on. He was still going to his wedding, I believe, or a friend's wedding, by New York City police officers. He being Sean Bell. We just saw Philip White and Matthew Ajabade. Here's Tanisha Anderson. This was pretty recent in Cleveland. 6 years ago. This was earlier this year, William Green. "46 years ago. 45. I think Dontre Hamilton was, I think he was like handcuffed in the back of a car, if I remember right. Cannot specifically recall. There's so much names. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Davon Bailey. Here's Dahl Lewis, Miami. Tayshiana was killed last year, tragically. Remember this case? If you weren't around during it, he was pulling out his wallet. He got shot and killed. Became a cry heard around the world. But again, nothing changed. Did you see another person from New York? Kwesi Ashun. There's Philando. Here's Tarika Wilson. Akai Gurley. Another New York City. Again, what you're witnessing is an artist installation of makeshift gravestones, headstones. Most of these people are killed by the police. We're only on the third row of 7.
What they were saying the whole time they were restraining her, they thought she was playing possum. And they always say that too. They always say that. And like I read the BBC report, they said, oh, we turned her on her side. They only turned her on her side for like less than 30 seconds. You gotta order it because it was dead weight. Like my sister was gone on the floor. You feel me? They something. Yeah. Right. All that. And I wish I could do like another I talk
He was like, dang, they about to give it to me when they locked me in about 20 minutes.
We heard from Demetrius Hill family 2 weeks ago at the state capitol. At the governor's residence. There's room for more. They're going to be filling in. We just heard from Don Taylor's cousin.
I'm going to crack the blue code. Like, I'm going to do it.
I'm a trained investigator.
Here's Brian Quinones.
I was also investigating. It's a funny story. I was pulled over by.
If you want to know more about Brian, check out unicornride.ninja. Very troubling case last September. Mario Benjamin, similar troubling case. Brandon Weber was killed last year, Memphis. Again, if you don't know about these stories, just look them up. Each one of these has a story. Each person was a person with a story to tell and a family. It's just very, like, we're not even halfway through. We're about halfway through now. just to even look at each one. How long does it take? And this is only a fraction of those killed by the police. Rakia Boyd.
Yeah. And it sounds like I turned it off because it went straight.
He was killed in the Walmart. John Crawford.
Let it go.
Listen, Don is still talking about shit that happened 15 years ago.
He never lets it go. I have a video of you trying on like that extra small.
Are you taking pictures of everyone?
I'm videoing. Right now I'm live.
I'm sorry. I really am embarrassed by him.
No problem. No problem.
You shouldn't have done that.
You did a good job.
No. Hey.
I talked to y'all. Y'all have a nice
Hey, no. Stop. That's our friend.
Little dog action.
Oh, no. I'm trying to treat him out. Oh, he's just like that? Yeah, he was.
Remember Walter Scott was shot in the back while running away? Each one of these sites has either a candle that's lit or a light candle. There's now a Eric Garner chokehold law. Makes it a possible felony if New York City police put somebody in a chokehold.
They even have Terrence Franklin too.
So many of these names are recognizable, and there's still so many that aren't. Remember Stefan in Sacramento 2 years ago? Yeah, that's 2 years, huh?
And I'm going to contact Bob. He's the head of the Ramsey County. What's your sister's name?
I don't mind going up. I don't mind going up to the top.
Do you know Mariah Moody? Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my best friend. Hi, Nico. Mariah is like, we actually live together. Yeah, we live together right now.
This
She's
your
helping me
family right
raise
here?
her. Yeah, this is my sister.
Can I put the camera on you?
Yeah,
you
go
want to
ahead.
talk about her at all?
Yeah, of course.
So that's your sister, Nakia.
Yeah, Nakia Moody.
What happened?
She was dealing with some mental health problems, and they were called for a medical emergency. But by the time they got there, they were trying to, from the police report, they said they tried to defuse the situation because they seen that she was very manic. But they didn't really do that at all. Actually, they just restrained her, and in the middle of being restrained, she went into cardiac arrest. And in the video, from the body cam video, the officer was saying that she was playing possum. So they were basically trying to say that she was playing dead, but actually she was losing her life in that moment. And it was really fucked up because, like, in the last moments of her life, I knew that she was gonna go and pass because the last thing that she said was that she loved her kids. And I know that's a fact because I'm with her kids right now. So I just like to draw awareness to her situation because she's right here in Minnesota too, and this was 2020, this year, so yeah.
Yeah, February.
Yes.
Minneapolis police?
No, actually, it's somebody that made this. They kind of messed it up, but it was the Little Canada. Actually, Little Canada doesn't have their own police department, so
It was the Ramsey County sheriffs that came to the scene on that day. It was actually February 6th when the police got there. So February 10th on this date is when she was pronounced brain dead, actually. And it was definitely hard because I see my sister go through a lot of shit. She was a survivor, you know what I'm saying? So to see her go out like this, it's fucked up.
It's like 4 months after. I don't know
so
how you're talking about it.
Yeah, so it's hard. As soon as I seen the George Floyd situation, I felt that because they didn't give him medical attention for 8 minutes. My sister's shit was 10 minutes. I watched that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, that's why I've been trying to raise awareness, and if you can and help me with that situation for sure. It's been hashtag Justice for Kia. If you see it online, share it and try to help me bring awareness to her
And you spell
situation.
Nakia how?
Yeah, it's Nekeya, and then Moody is Moody. And my sister was born and raised in St. Paul. If anybody was in the Selby area, you know my sister very well. She was well known around there. She was the turn-up queen. So that's why I need the city of St. Paul to support us in this situation, because she was definitely loved and supported out there. So
over here.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, for sure.
My name is Nico. Here's one of my cards.
Yeah, I think Riot.
Yeah, Unicorn Riot.
Yeah, Unicorn Riot. Yeah, I watch your shit on Facebook all the time. So
What's your
yeah,
name?
Patrice Stanberry.
Yeah. Oh, word. I think I might have seen your name.
Yeah. I've been trying to, like I said, I've been trying to bring awareness to her situation. So if you see it, share it and let people know.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thank you so much for sharing. And yeah, let's talk again someday soon. For sure. I want to hear more.
Yeah.
So troubling. Walking by these, and we run by the sister who's looking at her sister's makeshift grave. So here goes Terrence Franklin, who was killed uptown 7 years ago. Not only was Terrence killed, there was another person who was killed while the police were responding to Terrence.
Right here.
For sure, you too.
Are you going to be there on July 1st?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See you then.
Did you find Lionel Lewis? Are you live?
I'm live right now. I haven't seen Lionel Lewis. If it is, over here probably. It's Justin Teagan. Toshira Garraway speaking earlier. That was her fiance. Jeffrey Smith in St. Paul. Alfred Abuka Sanders. This was a really rough one. It was 2000. I think a lot of people remember this one. Alfred Abuka. Kenneth Dukes. Again, here's where Nakia Moody, you can see her sister. I wrote, "Love you." I wanted to ask her more questions, but I felt like right now wasn't too much of the time. But she now has her sister's kids, which is, can't imagine. This is Kevin Rhines from Apple River, Wisconsin. See that 12 years old Tamir. If you're just tuning in, we're here in Minneapolis looking at a makeshift gravestones, headstones, for people mostly killed by police, some killed by white supremacist vigilantes, or the system. Just like in jail and whatnot. See Cliff's age. I don't know his story. 1973, he was 10 in New York. Yep. Okay.
Both directions.
Okay.
I'm sure you have protocol because I've seen you everywhere. But yeah.
Good to know. Thank you.
You know, take what you want with it.
All right. Appreciate you. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up. Christian Taylor. There's been consistent reports of gunshots for the last few days. Some of them are gunshots, some of them are firecrackers. There's been a lot of fireworks. There's some police sirens in the background. Could be responding to the shots. Could be not, who knows. See, if you look in even just the distance, look at all of these. There's quite the scene out here. This was put up like last week, a week or two ago, maybe 2 weeks ago by now. We haven't been able to come up here and bring you a live stream from here. So it's good to be here to show you this installation. It's an unfortunate installation. We heard from Jamar Clark's sister earlier today, talking about how he was just trying to help a friend get into an ambulance and how he was killed. Ezell Ford, he was killed by Los Angeles police. His cousin was locked up directly after that for some years because he was very outspoken. Terrence Crutcher, remember that in Tulsa a few years back. I think Ezell Ford's cousin is still locked up. Yvonne Smallwood, it was a long time ago, 87. She was taken by New York police, I believe. Here was the Vigil announcement. If you have a name to add, here it is right here. So this is Say Their Name Cemetery. And if you have a name to add to it, you can hit up Instagram, Anna, ANNA _ Barber, BARBER. And also Instagram, Connor, CONNOR _ Wright, WRIGHT. And they have their emails up there. It looks like Penn University. They're also, there's an ambulance that's driving by. It says we're also selling 500 photograph prints of this installation. 100% of the proceeds will go to the Anti-Racism Fund. All right, here's the last row of this whole installation. And then we'll probably just walk back, show you what the scene looks like, and maybe get out of here. Or maybe take the stream down, excuse me. Emmett Till, 1955. Very famous case. This person was killed in Rikers. I don't know about Layleen Polanco. James Brissett. Laquan McDonald's, a lot to do about Laquan recently. This killer at I can't remember his name for some reason right now. Sean was earlier this year. Sean Furr. Samuel Dubois was in Cincinnati. He was in his car. We actually, when Unicorn Riot started, we did this show called Deprogram. Ex-member Lorenzo, also ex-member Andrew ran the background, like the graphics and all of that, ran the boards. And we did a special where we talked about Samuel Dubois and the case. It's pretty troubling. Michael Brown, obviously. Mike Brown, you know about Ferguson. About Hardell Sherrill. I think there's an event this Sunday for Hardell Sherrill as well. He was killed, he died inside Beltrami County Jail. We have a whole bunch of footage of his last days inside the jail, check out unicornriot.ninja and go maybe into the prison section or the police section of our categories. Probably prison, I believe. His name is Hardell Sherrell. This is Megan Hockaday. In Hardell Sherrell's case, there was a re-review from the DOC and they found a lot of problems at the Beltrami County Jail. Travis Jordan, we heard from his girlfriend earlier who said she called 311 to try to get mental health check. They said call 911. The rookie cops that showed up killed her boyfriend, Travis Jordan, 36. Isaac Aiden, we heard from his sister. July 2nd, he was killed last year. There's also an event July 1st and I feel like July 12th or something. That also has Samaya, Isaac Aiden's sister, involvement. We spoke to her and her brother right after Isaac was killed last year. Check out our special on that. We also covered how the police officers got no charges. We covered this as well. Marcus Golden, St. Paul. Here goes a letter to Mark Henderson. I mean a card. To the Dadmobile. Richard Risher's mother, Lisa Simpson, is out in LA. She's been fighting for accountability and for justice for her son for years. She's been coming to the banquet that Kim Randy Jones holds, the In Remembrance of Me banquet, as well as doing her own thing. I think she has her own foundation with the website up now. Her son was killed by a volley of shots in Nickerson Garden in LA. We're going to have her featured as one of the many, many mothers that we talked to in an upcoming documentary called The Mothers. We've been working on it for a couple years. If you're not familiar with Unicorn Riot's work, we are an educational 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to bringing basically context around social and environmental struggles. One of those main struggles that we've been recording a lot of video on and recording a lot of media on is police killings. That's the topic right here as we walk through this makeshift grave site. There's a lot of sirens still going on, possibly in response to those shots that we heard that there might have been shots a little bit ago. Those shots of fireworks. We'll walk you up to the memorial, give you all a view of the memorial. Again, tonight there was a vigil up here. The vigil had about 8 minutes and 46 seconds of silence and some speeches. Just trying to get this focus. There we go, camera. All right. So we're here on 37th and Columbus, in between Columbus and Park. We're about a block and a half away from Floyd Square and George Floyd Avenue, formerly Chicago Avenue. You see there's tents here now. Not now, but like there's tents here. People live here in tents. The parks are now sanctuary for people to be. So many homeless around that there was a sanctuary hotel on the south side of Minneapolis at the Sheridan. It is no more the sanctuary space. It was a sanctuary space for a few hundred houseless folks. Now, Powderhorn Park and other parks have larger encampments. The parks will be supposedly the park board and the Minneapolis Parks and Recreation, who also took their contract away from Minneapolis Police, will be providing here's some art installations. We'll be providing showers and food, I believe, hygiene supplies for the houseless out there at Powderhorn and possibly other parks, I'm not sure. This is one of the blockades that's down here. It's a bus, a few tents, and they have security out here. I'll give you the edge of it. There's been a lot of different speculation as to, are the police going to come? Is the city going to clear this out? Is Andrea Jenkins, the council member who's over here, or Alondra Cano, do they want this to go out? What's up? Hey, how are you all? Good to see you all. You want to talk at all?
I don't really have much to say.
Yeah.
I'm glad people are getting home safe.
Yeah. You all too?
Yeah.
Good to see you all.
Yeah,
You take a
good
night.
to
Take
see
good
you.
night. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you stay safe, my love.
I will try.
You be doing the most. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Okay, while you're doing the most.
All right, thank you. So this is one of the blockades, a hard blockade. You got security in the background. I'm going to show you this picture though. Harriet Tubman. There's security, you can see them. There's people watching out all the time. There's continuous security out here. The shaking you might hear is the light trying to hold it. You don't hear it as much. So down the street, about 8 blocks is where I was saying that the Sanctuary Hotel was. And now it's about 8 blocks that way in a park, which is now labeled as sanctuary zones for houseless people. They can live in the parks here in Minneapolis. That is a thing that happened after the Sheridan was raided. How you doing?
Good.
I'm live streaming. Would you want to talk at all?
No.
Okay. Yep.
No cameras facing anything on medical side.
Cool, yeah, I wasn't trying to film. That's a good head up though. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tell me when I can film after that.
You could film after basically. I do not know.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm Nico.
Hey,
Thank you, man.
Nico from Newport.
What up? How you doing?
Hey, I just donated to y'all a few days ago.
No way. Thank you so much.
Cops lining
That's
up over
super
there,
dope.
more coming.
Okay.
From what I've seen in the past, this is usually when they start boxing people.
And yep, that's why I'm thinking they're gonna use this as an excuse to raid. So we gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Huh. So it looks like the police are coming up on the sides. We'll try to be up here and check it out. This place is pretty cleared out at this point with people, anyway. But yeah, there's definitely people that are worried about a raid right now. It could just be police responding to a shooting. Like the shooting, the police could just be responding to it up the street. But we don't know. Hey, I was down there. The police just responding to something up there, or are they coming around here?
Hey, something right there. Ain't you the unicorn right?
I'm one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me give you a card. My name is Nico. For your homie if you want. Yeah.
I want to get in one of y'all videos, man.
Oh, you want to talk right now?
Yeah.
I'm live.
Go ahead.
All right. I can turn the light. Oh, this is good lighting. Talk about it. How do you feel today? Today was Juneteenth.
Man, when we just came, me and my brother just came over here, bro. And as soon as we came up, we heard gunshots and shit. And, you could still hear, I don't know if them shots, but, you know what I'm saying, the police coming, somebody got shot right there. I don't know if he did, but that shit wild, bro. And it's, you know, it's Juneteenth, you know. It's like, why? You know, it's a bigger cause going on. Like, we here for George Floyd, bro. And all the others that lost their lives, and this going on, bro. Like, you know. We can only end it if we change ourselves, bro. We can't change the world unless we change ourselves. So it's just wild what happened. You don't want to speak, bro. He got a good man too. He got a strong man. That's my brother, bro.
Dang, that's messed up, man. All right, I'm gonna get down there and check it out. I mean, yeah. Have you been up here before? Has this been? Because I know I've been hearing recently that there's a lot of shooting around here.
Recently, I haven't been over here recently, but like when they first started, like the first week or two, it was peace. You know, it's like love, and you could still feel it over here, but it's like tension around it, and it's kind of getting into the, you know what I'm saying, into the circle where the love at, and it's like you could feel the eeriness in the air. Like for real, you walk over here, you could feel it. You know.
Yeah, people are arguing behind us. Yeah.
They argue right. They argue right behind you, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah.
Anything else you'd want to say?
Man, just, you know, peace and love to everybody, you know what I'm saying, man. I'm a clothing designer too. I also want to get my clothing brand Toro in there, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
How can people find out about it?
Man, you can find me on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, Instagram. TAUROUNTAMB brand. BRAND. Okay. So Toro Untamed brand.
All right. Word. You got a website at all? Just the Instagram?
I do got a website.
Okay, yeah.
Website. It's ToroUntamedBrand.com.
Perfect. All right, man. I'm Nico.
So,
Nico, what's your
Mike.
Mike, good to meet you, man. Yeah, if you want to talk. Yeah, that's cool. Here's the big Floyd piece. See a bunch of signs in here. We'll go down by where the police are. We'll check it out. If you haven't seen before, here's the art installation of George Floyd. Again, we don't know what happened. We know that there was gunshots heard on both sides, evidently, and then that police have responded up the street. We heard from the man earlier, a little bit ago. You could feel the tension. I've heard recent reports of shootings around the area. Did somebody get shot?
It appears so. I'm not from this precinct, so I'm just responding to help out. I'm not sure exactly what happened or what the incident is.
Was it a person shot by another person, or you don't know?
Don't know.
Okay. Thank you. Y'all okay? You okay? You know what happened?
Still want you to put your shotgun away.
We're here in Chicago, in between 38th and 39th. Looks like there was some kind of altercation that happened here, and the police have responded. Possibly somebody was shot. This dude pulled out his gun for a neighborhood person driving down the street. Still has his hand on it. No other cops really have their hand on their gun, but he still does.
I know it's there. I know it's a good cop.
Doesn't actually have values because nobody's allowed to stand up for
it's just like you say, he might know what he got going on with you, but they don't. You understand? They don't. So that means all of us need to be on the and I had to. I've been fighting since I birthed boys. Okay? I've been fighting since I got birthed in this motherfucking world. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I just watched a man die in my face on my birthday. That's nothing somebody do. Okay? But I'm telling you, go on. And that's real shit.
Filming them.
It's very unnecessary.
Y'all don't gotta watch your backs. We're not the one that did it.
You guys are being
Don't come up here with that bullshit today. It's Juneteenth. You don't want to hear that.
Answer your radios for roll call.
Y'all really scared we gonna sneak in there like real ball?
I don't even have a gun to show you.
I'm here with their favorite man, the one who snitched on everybody. Snitch 9. Is you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
Here's the other blockade here on 39th.
Y'all brought the cavalry.
Yeah.
Like they got an army out here.
At least 20 cops. Really? Were you here when it happened? You want to talk at all? I'm live.
I just walked up. Yeah, y'all live? What y'all live? What you live?
Unicorn Riot.
Unicorn Riot?
Yeah, let me give you a card.
Forget the card. I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, I've been here for a minute. I'm actually security. I'm security anyways, but this shit wild, bro. Like, look at this. They brought the whole cavalry.
Yeah.
Like, for real, bro. Like, for real, though. This shit wild. On Juneteenth, though? On Juneteenth. I'm not, what is, you can obviously reverse. I'm not moving. You can reverse, I'm not moving. None of that shit. I'm not moving. And like I said, you got wheels, go around me. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Stand down and get the fuck around. Don't move, bro. I'm not moving. I ain't did shit. I ain't did shit. I'm standing here. I ain't did shit. Fuck you, trick. You have multiple directions you can go.
We police our own streets. Abolish the police. We pay for y'all. Fuck off. Fuck out. We got it. Thank you, though. Your services were greatly appreciated, but we don't fucking want them no more. Fuck out. Hey. Yeah, bro.
What are you talking about?
On that. Talk you run the street.
Anyway, inside, what happened? What happened inside close? I mean, it was festive when we walked down from my house a few minutes ago. I mean, a kid. Now it's a random argument. I should have figured and
Sir, excuse me. I do believe you already asked off the premises, but I asked you not to come back.
Security making the perimeter
You get over here, girl. That's
again.
my fucking mommy. She's a motherfucking bitch.
Two people who are letting them in.
Hey, you want to talk about it?
I can get you down to the people that
Yeah,
have
please do.
Who else got maced?
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, fuck 12.
So, okay.
Maced people who were letting them in the barricade.
Wow. So while the police were coming into that barricade, you saw they
Came
maced.
in with, before EMTs, they came in with shotguns and fucking rifles. They did not care about anything. They did not care
Did
about
they say
anything.
anything? What did
No,
they
they
say?
didn't. They were fucking blocking off the street from the EMTs. It was hard for them to fucking get in. Fuck
They waited 10 fucking minutes before the ambulance came.
And did somebody get hurt?
Self-inflicted wound.
No. All right. Thanks for sharing. I hope you're all right. I'm okay. You?
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, yeah. I just happened to be here for that vigil, and then everybody was like, gunshots are on the other side. So I meagerly walked up here, just talking to some folks in the time, and then, yeah. So somebody's are they injured bad?
Code 3.
What is that?
It means that they're in critical condition.
Oh shit!
Shot through the chest.
Oh. What? Damn. Fuck. Yep.
It's in line
Yep.
because they're
Yep.
killing you. If you want to head down to the map,
Okay. Okay. Thanks. People are ducking and moving. Some drama happening right now. We'll try to talk to some of the people that were injured, and then we'll bring the stream down probably. It's just family out here, just community out here.
I do. Thank you, my love. Have a good night.
You're still safe? Yeah, I heard somebody got not safe though. That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Were you around up here when it happened?
What? Yeah, I saw him having his chest.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay. I grew up with this night. That's every day. It doesn't have to be every day. We gotta eradicate poverty before we go after everything else.
Man, was it selfish? No. Okay. Yeah.
We just like loaded how it has cars, everything.
I'm gonna take the stream down in a minute. Thank you. Yeah, you too. What are you doing? Okay. Unicorn Ride, I'm about to bring the stream down. Let me show you, let me give him a card. Here you go, bro. My name is Nico.
You been here?
Yeah.
So what'd you catch?
Oh, no, I didn't catch any of this. I saw the police is what I captured. I didn't see anything
Saw the
else.
spraying motherfucker suit?
No, I saw the Vigil. I was at the Vigil. And then I came down here, so I didn't see that. None of that shit.
DJing here, and I had everybody here until they started shooting.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all good, man.
Did you see this shit too?
No, I heard it though. Right here, heard it, but I didn't shot it.
I don't know what it's true. I don't know. My name is Nico, though. What's your name?
I'm Black.
Black, good to meet you. Okay, word. Hey, what's up? All right. I don't want to walk all the way down to the medical tent, but what's up, man? How you doing? Good. I know, right? Yeah. Hey, so do you know anything about the people being treated that were maced? Are they all the way at that medical tent?
No idea.
Okay, cool.
No.
Cool. I was told not to film at the medical tent, but what I'll do is try to document exactly what's going on up here. And if I speak to the people at the medical tent, I'll bring you some footage. We will bring you some footage of that, and we will put it on our Twitter feed probably, and maybe our Facebook feed. So if you follow us, go to unicornriot.ninja. If you don't follow us, go to unicornriot.ninja for more. We are on Twitter, UR_ninja. We are on Instagram, unicorn.riot. And we are on Facebook and YouTube and Vimeo. I think we're going to have a Twitch channel popping up soon too. So check us out. Again, thank you all for tuning in. This is Nico from Unicorn Riot. We're going to take the stream down. Thank you, Jen, for running the back end. Peace, you all. Happy Juneteenth.